Today we're talking about autoimmune disease.
There are over 100 diseases that are classified as autoimmune disease, and 50 million Americans are dealing with these diseases. Things like multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, type 1 diabetes, lupus, psoriasis, celiac disease, Crohn's, colitis, Lyme, and Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and more.
So the Western definition of autoimmune disease is that it's a condition arising from an abnormal immune response to a normal part of the body. They also believe it to be incurable and only managed through medication. But from a holistic perspective, we know that the immune system is not broken and it's not attacking itself for no reason. The body's been compromised in some way, which allows foreign bodies to escape into the bloodstream and potentially settle in vulnerable areas of the body or organs where the body continues to attack.
And so, like Megan said, the immune system is not broken. It's actually working really hard to protect you and take care of you. But it's in this state of high alert and being overprotective. So what we need to do is to work to support the body and the immune system by doing this 4-step protocol to help calm and balance, heal, and repair the immune system.
So the first step in healing autoimmune disease is healing and repairing the gut. So we've talked about gut health in a lot of previous episodes, specifically our gut healing episodes. So make sure you head there now to learn a lot more information about this. But basically, the gut is the first place of vulnerability through environmental stressors, our physical food, and even our emotional stress. It puts a lot of strain on the gut wall, which turns into leaky gut and allows these foreign invaders to escape into the bloodstream. So this is then when that autoimmune response starts to happen.
And so whether you're treating or preventing leaky gut, it's important to include these gut healing foods like bone broth and sauerkraut and really rich foods in plant fiber. These are going to help the gut. Secondly, our second step is to lower the viral load in the body, because once the gut is compromised, it's easier for viruses to get through and take a hold in our body. So if you have one of these common viruses like Epstein-Barr, mono, strep, herpes, shingles, chickenpox, we see them flying around everywhere, you are a little bit more susceptible for turning that autoimmune disease switch on. So it's really important to keep the viral load dormant to avoid this.
And to do that, you simply cook with a ton of culinary herbs. So it's really simple to do. It's also something that we talked about in our culinary and medicinal herb episode, because these herbs naturally bring down the viral load in the body.
And so we've healed the gut, we've lowered the viral load, and now we're going to calm the nervous system and the immune system. So to do this, we need to reduce inflammation. So how do we do that? We reduce stress, we lower our toxic load and exposure, whether it's from food or laundry products, cleaning products, or even mold in the body, in the house. So we also want to remove any allergens or intolerances. So some common ones today are gluten, eggs, corn, dairy, and soy. If you are having reactions to these foods and continue to keep eating them, it's going to continue to create inflammation in the body. So we need to remove those allergens.
And the fourth and maybe the biggest step is addressing the emotional body. And this has such close ties with autoimmune disease because like it appears that the body is attacking itself, where are you potentially attacking yourself emotionally with the things that you are saying or core firm beliefs that you believe about yourself or about your life, of maybe feeling not good enough, feeling that you're unsafe, you have no one to trust, or that everyone or everything is maybe out to get you. So these are the areas that we really need to to figure out what's triggering us, because this is where you're going to find the root cause of your autoimmune disease, and you can really start to heal and move forward.
So flipping the script to positive self-affirmations is huge. So go ahead and do that. You are enough. You are worth every bit of act of self-care that you give yourself, from a bath to a nap to a walk in nature to even cooking yourself a one-person meal.
So today you can make yourself this beautiful herb-crusted salmon, and it is packed with all of these healing foods for autoimmune disease that we were just talking about. Of course, all of these herbs that are going to help reduce the viral load. Then salmon itself is high in omega-3s, which really helps coat the nervous system and calm the nervous system and the immune system. And then, of course, the garlic and just the fat from the salmon is going to help repair and heal the gut.
So head on over to simply-seasonal.com, sign up for emails, get this herb-crusted salmon recipe, and so much more.
Well, that sounds simple enough.
Because it's simply seasonal.
Addressing the emotional body is probably the biggest step to healing autoimmune disease. So here are some positive affirmations and more information on that.
From Christian Northrup, Women's Body, Women's Wisdom. Thoughts are an important part of our body's wisdom because we have the ability to change our minds and our thoughts as we learn and grow. A thought held long enough and repeated enough becomes a belief. The belief then becomes biology. Beliefs are vibrational forces that create the physical basis for our individual lives and our health.
Louise Hay is another great author who is very good at positive affirmations and doing mirror work. This book goes through each individual condition that you might have, the affirmation you might be telling yourself now, and then the positive affirmation to flip it to. The Epstein-Barr virus, again, that's the herpes, chickenpox, and all those things we were talking about. Pushing beyond one's limits, fear of not being good enough, draining all inner support, a stress virus. And the positive affirmation for that is, I relax and recognize my self-worth. I am good enough. Life is easy and joyful. Crohn's disease, which is in the colon, fear, worry, not feeling good enough. Positive affirmation, I love and approve of myself. I'm doing the best I can. I'm wonderful. I'm at peace. Lupus, a giving up, better to die than stand up for oneself. Anger or punishment. The positive affirmation, I speak up for myself freely and easily. I claim my own power. I love and approve of myself. I am free and safe. Psoriasis, fear of being hurt, deadened the sense of self, refusing to accept responsibility for own feelings. I am alive to the joys of living. I deserve and accept the very best in life. I love and approve myself. Rheumatoid arthritis, criticism of authority, feeling very put upon or oppressed. I am my own authority. I love and approve of myself. Life is good.
Louise Hay makes these really fun cards that they come in different kinds of sets. This one is Power Thought cards, and they're fun just to keep out. Select a card and make it your little affirmation for the day. I am beautiful and everybody loves me.
That's awesome. My income is constantly increasing.
All right.
Yeah, simply seasonal. Another great thing to do is journal. This one's called the 5-minute journal. It's literally that simple. You just write down things that you are grateful for, what happened in your day. It just really keeps a good positive mantra going, and you realize how grateful you are for just like the smallest things. It's a really great thing to do.
Gratitude.
Mm-hmm. Try it.